Fuji-Q Highland is an amazing amusement park in the Fujiyoshida area with stunning views of Mount Fuji and ambitious coasters that have broken world records multiple times. Today I'll take you guys through my experience at Fuji-Q Highland, how to get there, the rides I thought were the best, and more. To get to Fuji-Q Highland, we decided to take an early highway bus from Tokyo Station, and the trip there was about 1.5 hours to get to Fuji-Q Highland. If you are closer to Shinjuku Station, there is another option, which is the Limited Express Railway. This option is slightly more expensive and it can be harder to book than the bus, so if you do prefer trains, I would suggest booking this option early. The big reason for coming to Fuji-Q is the coasters, and they are amazing. We went on a rainy day, so unfortunately we weren't able to see much of Mount Fuji, but I can imagine that the views are even more perfect with that clear view of Fuji. Each coaster that we rode was spectacular, and I'll go through the 3 that we were able to ride. We started with Fujiyama, dubbed the king of the coasters. It's one of the tallest coasters in the world, and in 1996 when Fujiyama opened, it actually was the tallest coaster in the world. It stands at a height of 295 feet, and it reaches speeds of about 81 miles per hour. It has a lot of fun drops, turns, and while it's not the most intense or most thrilling roller coaster at the park, it's a great one. I love this ride a lot, and on the ranking scale, it's an amazing 3.5 taiyakis out of 4. Next we move on to Zokan, which we hadn't heard much about before coming to Fuji-Q, and I don't understand why. It's a really fun coaster as well. It's more of a family coaster, and it has some fun features. You start the ride getting launched through a tunnel, then you do a couple of turns, go backwards, and then a cool launch out of another tunnel, and overall, it's a really good, fun ride. Not super thrilling, but great for families and someone who doesn't really like quote-unquote scary roller coasters. We gave this ride a 3 out of 4 taiyakis. Finally, we rode Eijanaika, which was the ride we came to Fuji-Q for, and by far the favorite ride me and my dad rode. This is also definitely the most intense and thrilling ride in the park. Eijanaika is a 4D roller coaster, and it's very similar to X2 in Six Flags Magic Mountain, but much more intense. It features an amazing drop when the seats flip you backwards into a straight downward facing drop down. Then it takes you through multiple loops, turns, and twists as you continue to flip over back and forth. It's an amazing coaster, and I'd say Fuji-Q is worth a visit for Eijanaika alone for any roller coaster enthusiast. It's a 4 out of 4 taiyakis. There are a lot of rides here besides these 3 though, and I'll give you guys a brief overview of the rest. Takashiba is another stellar coaster, and it's the world's second most steepest coaster, with a drop tilted at 121 degrees. It's another really intense one, also really great for roller coaster enthusiasts, and one that I'm definitely coming back to the park just to ride. Besides Takashiba, there are more non-coaster rides, such as the Red Drop Tower, Panic Clock, and more. There's also a haunted house that they have at the park that's worth a note. We did not do it, but I've heard that it's a really scary experience and a really good haunted house if you're interested in trying it out. It holds a world record for being one of the longest haunted house experiences, and it takes around 50 minutes to go through it. It is unfortunately an upcharge in addition to your pass if you get an unlimited day pass, and it costs 4,000 yen. And this 4,000 yen can be for up to 4 people. You can even go by yourself if you wanted to, but even if you go by yourself, you're paying 4,000 yen. 4,000 yen is about $25 at the moment I'm filming this video. Food-wise, there's a lot of options at Fuji-Q. To start, there's a big food court in the park that you can eat at, which has a variety of Japanese and other Asian cuisine options, like beef bowls, hot pot ramen, including a spot themed after the popular Ichiraku ramen from Naruto. At the food stalls area of the park, there's also plenty of variety from Giraffe's curry bread, baked sweet potatoes, kebabs, and some cafe drinks as well if you'd like something refreshing or need a bit of caffeine. While we were there, we tried a chicken kebab and a cinnamon sugar churro. Both were much better than we expected, especially coming from the US, and we really enjoyed them. The chicken kebab was really juicy and tender, it had a lot of flavor and was seasoned really well. The prices were also not outrageous either. I believe about 300 to 500 yen per snack we got, which is about $3 to $4 or less in I'll end with some more notes and general tips before your visit. So when going to the park, it is actually free to go into the park, walk around, take photos, and more. What's not free are the rides. If you only want to do 1 or 2 rides, you might be good with just buying a ticket for each ride separately. It's about 2,000 yen per ride for the more major rides, which includes the major 5 coasters, and a bit less for other rides. But if you want to do more, you likely want to buy the day pass. It's not super expensive, about 6,000 to 7,000 yen or $40 to $50 per ticket for an adult, and you can purchase them through Klook. Or if you're not an early riser, you can also just buy an afternoon pass that starts at 2 p.m. That's about 4,000 to 6,000 yen for an adult ticket, and that works from 2 p.m. to the rest of the day. If there's a long wait for rides too, express passes are also available at the entrance of each ride, and they also aren't that expensive. About 1,000 to 2,000 yen per ride, which is about 6 to 12 USD, depending on the demand of the ride. Operations are pretty efficient though, and so waits tend to go by pretty quickly. Even if it looks like there's a big wait time at this entrance of a ride, it's oftentimes going to be less. The only ride that has a real wait is Eijanaika, because they do a longer safety explanation with that ride, but even still not a horrible wait. A good thing too is that the park is a pretty small one, so you shouldn't have a problem hitting the major rides in one day if you wanted to, likely even without express passes. We had some issues because we went on a rainy day, but if you go on a sunny day, you're likely going to be able to hit all the rides you want to. Some general advice is to go on a weekday if you can, as with many parks. This will let you avoid a lot of the crowds, especially during popular times like the summer, Golden Week, or the spring. If you would like to visit the surrounding Fuji area as well after your visit to the park, there is a train station located right at Fuji-Q that will take you to the central Kawaguchiko station, and there are multiple buses that will take you to that, in addition to other prominent Mount Fuji viewing areas and attractions as well. Thank you all for watching, and I hope this video was a helpful guide to Fuji-Q Highland. If you have any additional questions about the park, feel free to ask me in the comments below, and I will answer them as soon as I can. If you've been to the park before, let us know your experience, if there was anything I missed, or anything else you really enjoyed. I'll see you all next time, and take care.